but you scared of divorce, but not creating broken homes for your children? I blame the men and the women. I blame the women for fucking with these type of men because they got money, and I blame the men for being dumb.
So here we are. God bless America. Only in America can Bonquisha be raggedy, taggedy, down bad, laying in her bed with them nasty covers and dirty pillows and go live, and in the blink of an eye, she end up on Single by Choices. Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! I mean, God bless this country. Bonquisha can break her phone out, start talking about rich people, millionaires. This broke hood booger with something in her nose. That's the most pathetic bull nose ring I've ever seen. It's like she got it done at Dollar General. This is sick.
I understand a lot of people see my situation and not think that I'm not high function.
What situation?
See my situation. That's a very vague question, and it's for you
what
to
situation are you referring to that they're looking at and thinking is not high function?
Just my life.
Your life entirely, or your life in relationships?
My life.
See, don't deflect. Let's stay here. Your life entirely, or your life in relationships?
Both, really.
And they think that you're low functioning?
No, I don't.
You just said people see your life and think you're not high functioning. The opposite of that would be low functioning.
No. Okay, so here you go. You're trying to take my intentions away from this. Can I correct it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Or can I give you more?
Yes, more information. Heck yeah.
So, I'm not married, right? I have beautiful children.
How many?
8.
I didn't do my research. I thought it was 4, but 8. Okay.
No, baby.
Cool.
It's
By how
8.
many women?
3. And this is the kicker. I want more. Now.
By multiple women? What's the intent?
I just want God
about
to
your
bring
wife?
him. I just want God to bring him.
Oh, okay. And you have, so you just.
Because my point is this. My desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce. So, as you had said, Dr. Bryant, you said it, I didn't say it, I will agree. I'm just taking my time.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! Here we are. So, what did he say there? His desire to get, he said something, he had a little quote there, he got 8 kids. They mad at him because he got these baby mamas. He rich. It's unfortunate. This has always been a thing. Since you go back in Kings and all that, they've always had multiple women with multiple children. What are we talking about?
That's my point exactly. Stop. Please stop the hypocrisy. This is what it looks like. Successful men. Listen, and it makes sense. Yeah, he sounded a little spacey, but we rich. He can say what he want. And it's a thing. It's all about desired outcomes. In his world, in his universe, he getting his desired outcomes. You can't tell a man or woman nothing when they are getting their desired outcomes. They don't give a damn what you say. I'm getting what I want on time with smiles and gratitude. And he's, like he said, got a quote there. He is the probability of a divorce that weighs heavier on him than the idea of marriage. And can we heavily criticize him for that sentiment? No, we see it. We observe the dating market day in and day out. Yes,
he see it that these marriages are ending at a 50% divorce rate, and 80% of the time women are filing for divorce. So the data is out there. These men know better, and these women are mad that they got the stats.
And if one of his baby moms, I'm not sure if it's the latest one, but she did a whole comedy thing. We lightly covered it a while back, and she was up there on stage, and she was like, "Yeah." She said, "I know y'all talking about, why would I be the whatever third baby mom?" And she said, this woman said, "Y'all don't know what it's like when a rich ninja is on you." It's a grown woman, smart, intelligent, just telling the truth. She said, "Y'all don't understand. Rich, successful, tall, dark, handsome, ex-NFL player, regardless of what people say, this is the ninja that dang near every woman come up here and asks for." How you expect him to act? Look at Lori Harvey.
So here we go. We're going to let this keep going. We'll get through this. We got some reactions. So we'll be here for a second. But the net of it, like I said, don't agree with what Cam doing. But this is his life. Like he just said, his life. He can do what he want. it's not, if he's taking care of his kids, he ain't in jail. They ain't lock him up. So he clearly taking care of his kids. So,
and life will hold him accountable in the end. Always, life holds men accountable. Trust me, men better move accordingly.
You're not taking your time.
I am, though.
You're being very action-based. You're not taking your time. You're being very action-based.
I'm taking my time.
You're being very action-based. You have 8 kids with 3 different women.
Yes.
You are creating, procreating, and multiplying. That is not taking your time. You're being very selectively active. Okay? So you're creating, in disclaimer, the kids are innocent. They are beautiful and amazing. Anything I say has nothing to do with them babies, because I can't wait to be a mom, and I love the kids, period. But you are proactively choosing where you want to be active at and where you want to take your time. You want to take your time in having a wife because of your own fears. But you will, and I say this with all respect and love, what I'm about to say next, okay, Cam? But you will selfishly create broken families, even if you're in their life and you're a proactive father, and I believe you're an amazing daddy. I can only imagine with just your presence and knowing you thus far. But these families are still broken. Every child cannot have Papa in the house with them. So some child, if not all will end up with some kind of deficit without daddy being there. Now, you chose to do that. I'm not saying you sat there and woke up one morning and said, I want to be selfish today, so I'm going to go make a baby. Not saying that at all. But those are selfish acts.
selfish acts by who? Selfish by Bonquisha? By opening her legs up and not requiring Cam Newton to impregnate her? And the one woman said, I would rather, his baby mama, I would rather cry in a Benz than a Toyota. She said, y'all don't know what y'all talking about calling me a baby mama. Y'all ain't never had rich Ninja D. Y'all been dealing with Pookie and them. Y'all don't know about these rich Ninja D problems.
Come home, man. Stop. It's not the freaking same. No. Coming from a fatherless household, I would have took, Cam. Yeah, I'd have took a pop like that for sure. For sure. All right. Let the childless children, let the fatherless children speak on this matter. No, not broken homes. That's right, Divine. No. There's difference in context. I'm getting triggered because Bonquisha's out here that's 8 for 8 get less slack. I gotta observe more. I gotta see why, even like she's seemed like she's personally upset. Huh? With her boobs out. What's the gripe? Why they so upset? Because y'all ninjas we desire won't marry us. And why won't they marry y'all? Because y'all don't need them. Y'all just desire them. Y'all, today's modern woman literally getting what they want and what they scream for. Y'all don't need them, so that eliminates marriage, but you desire them. That'll give you a kid. Done and done. Good job. Your sick hoodoo worked.
So here we go. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. We won't let him go. Cam Newton up here. He's 35 years old. Here we go.
At the expense of your fear. So at what point do you feel the fear, do it anyways? And yeah, that is a low functioning behavior. To say that I am going to create these homes. Oh, let me go better. I'm going to build these houses and put kids and these beautiful women and kids in them, but I ain't going to create a home in them. I'm going to wait till I dissipate my fear to find a wife where I'm still going to be fearful with, because there's no such thing as not having some type of nerve or some type of feeling behind marrying somebody who you're spending your life with. And then I'm going to build a home with her while all these other beautiful babies have houses. That's completely unfair and it's selfish.
Just tell me when I can solve.
Yeah, almost. That's completely unfair and that's selfish. And so, yes, you're taking your time in this department, but you're not taking your time in this department, which means you're compartmentalizing. And compartmentalizing never works. Compartmentalizing hurts everybody involved. Everybody who's in this box and that box and this box and that box and this box. And then here you go over here trying to figure out what box you're going to feed or entertain or do. Then you're looking outside to figure out who's your next victim to put in the box.
So here we go. This woman here, this is Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. She was on the show Basketball Wives. She's 42 years old, unmarried. I'm not sure if she has any children. Like I said, she's 42. So she's approaching 50. She ain't got a man. She's some doctor, PhD woman from the Basketball Wives show.
I was waiting. I'm like, where is the hate coming from? She just called Cam Newton's baby mothers. She just called Cam Newton's rich, pampered baby mother and children victims. And this is why it's capped, because we're gonna put this in real life. You show me, I guarantee you, there is a large bulk of women and children that would cut off their pinky toe to trade places with his baby mamas and children. I guarantee it. There's nothing here. They're not victims. They agreed to these terms, and it ain't. And I hate saying it like that because they winning on IG. They winning like where they losing at. If they decide, if they start getting lonely in the middle of the night, as adults, they should have considered that before they got their cheeks clapped all wild in the Bentley.
So here we go.
It's unhealthy. And it's a huge dysfunction within our Black community that I truly believe personally, statistically, mental health-wise, and community-wise, that Black men would stop.
Black men will what?
Stop doing that, that they would stop that dysfunctional behavior of compartmentalizing and creating houses, not homes, and then finally a home with the wife. And then you have all these other houses that are homeless, but you over here at some point when you do get a wife, if you do, I'm saying if that's what you want, you will, you'll get whatever you want. You're trying to create a home. Totally dysfunctional and extremely, that's the epitome of selfish. Epitome of selfish.
By who? I hear what you're saying. By who? Bonquisha. She keep having children. And let's be clear. Y'all gotta stop acting like y'all don't know the difference between Cam and Nug Nug in the hood. It is not the same standard of living. These are not broken homes. These children are well taken care of. They are in activities. The mom ain't even got them half the time, so stop the cap.
Thank you.
Cam he's footing the bill like no other. These kids is taken care of. Trust me, this ain't what y'all think.
And that's why I said, like, I said, I got a bias. I heard Cam talk, and his head, he ain't bad for the group. I at least say that much, man. And these not broken homes, like Gab was saying. What's the difference between a Cam Newton, moving the way he most likely has to move for work, compared to an over-the-road truck driver? Come on, truck drivers, where because of your work, you got to be away from home. What is the difference? He around trust. He a melanated man, and it's documented that melanated men got the highest emotional intelligence. He around. Trust me, the baby mom and the kid gonna hold him accountable, as we all do. All right, he got no slack. This is wicked. This man is filthy rich and successful.
And they upset. I'm gonna say this: it's not an ideal situation. Obviously, I'm not advocating for it, but we don't know many men like Cam with this kind of money and that are this, irresponsible. There's not millions of men like this, so they can afford to take care of these children. They have to pay handsomely, and that's what they, that's their penalty. They got to pay for these children. These women, stop opening y'all legs. Make sure these men marry you before you carry a child. Like, this is the after effect. We're trying to stop the explosion. We don't want to see the fallout. You always want to talk about the fallout, the after effect. We're trying to stop the explosion.
There we go. Yeah, don't sign up for it. We're not going to sit here and act like when Cam go to these women, they're not looking at this ninja as a lottery ticket. He like, look, I want to have a kid by you. You down or not? He ain't lying. He ain't fabricating no stories. And they like, yes, let's do it. He like, I'm going to take care of you. You ain't got to worry about nothing. I'm going to be there for mine. And they like, let's do it, ninja. And ain't nobody, only people complaining is the folks from the outside looking in. See what I'm saying? Come on, man. Says the Black family, for the majority of us, consists of melanated women and her kids. That's my point. There are more egregious things going on. Like, we got poor kids with broke, dusty nug, and they got to deal with that. Cam Newton's well-off kids, they they gonna be all right. They got a fair shot. There's worse things.
I would say it's not ideal, but they will be better off than about 70% of their counterparts. So if they are automatically in the top 30 percentile regardless. Not so bad.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, Cam got 8 kids by 3 or 4 women. Was it 3 or 4 men? And Nick Cannon got 12 by 6. So
come on, man. There's ninjas in the hood that got 33 kids by 32 women. And everybody broke
and ain't taking care of none of them.
And ain't getting no pushback. Accepted in the community, actually. Yeah. So stop the ish, man. Came out here most likely going, put up schools and whatever. Come on, I don't understand this attempted crucifixion.
I'm done. You can go for it.
Okay, say less. All right, so what identifies as a broken home?
What you have going on with whoever you're not in the house with is a broken home. It's called a blended family. It's called a blended family.
That means?
That the family is blended. So blended
blended means broken?
Yeah.
Okay. So the guy that you were entertaining, you would go as low as 26.
That I would entertain?
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
And as high as what age?
Whatever man that doesn't have kids.
As high as?
Whoever doesn't have kids, whatever age he is with no kids. No, that's the age. I'm saying I don't have an age range as far as how old if he has no kids.
So your non-negotiable is a person who does not have children?
My non-negotiable is a person with kids, but yes, I get how you're saying it, yes.
So you cannot date a person, you cannot be with a person? I
can, but I'm choosing not to.
So?
I can be with anyone, but I'm choosing not to. I gotta correct it. It's my narrative, Cam.
You're jumping in, jumping out. It's either.
Cam. No, it's not I can't. There's no such thing. I can date whoever I want. I am definitely
Date? You can hunch. Y'all know we done debunked this. You can sleep with she just said she's looking for a 26-year-old man. She's 42. She said she will go as low as 26. This 42-year-old woman claims to be a doctor up here giving dating advice to people. Talking about dating 26-year-old men. This is diabolical work.
Get her, Cam. Get her. Hyena, look at her. I love to see she engaged. She done leaned forward. Cam got her attention. One thing I observed about this wicked YouTube space, wild, raging rabbit hyenas like this, the good doctor here, Dr. McBooby, she only gonna listen to ninjas she desire. And she at Cam, she's like, I hunt whoever I want to, Cam. I will hunt you, ninja. No, perhaps, maybe, but relationship not happening. Look, this is so unprofessional. She is emotional. She's emotional. The Dr. Apples. Come on, man.
This is sisterhood on full display. Some of these women cannot help it, but to defend things that might not even be them. They want to stand up for all women. Like, I'm going to stand up for all your baby mamas, Cam, because they're not speaking up for themselves. You got them, they're hush. I'm going to speak for them. No, obviously, if they ain't said nothing, they happy. Leave them alone.
That part. And like people say in the chat, she's projecting. So she like, I want a ninja like Cam. No, they want Cam or a ninja just like him. And they are seeing that ninja don't want them. She like, holy cow. Ninjas like you ain't even marrying 25-year-olds and I'm 42. I don't stand a chance. Y'all don't understand. They put it all together and they sit here trying to spew new sick hoodoo. But that, I keep saying it, it's echoing and it won't stop. That the cry that today's modern melanated woman don't need a man is her very own swan song. She hoodooed herself. And this is what it looks like.
Equipped to do so.
Okay.
So I'm not going to allow that word to be something that fits what I can't do. I'm well equipped to date anybody.
Yes.
My preference, because there's nothing wrong with a lot of men who have kids. So I don't want to put that narrative out there.
Yes.
My personal preference is I would not choose to date a man with kids.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're dating a man with kids. Just a scenario.
Oh, okay, got it. Yes.
You're dating a man with kids.
Yes.
So you've identified that that's a broken home from the jump with your verbiage of blended family means broken.
I've identified that I'm dating a broken man who is creating who he is, because we could teach what we know, we create who we are. And so broken people create brokenness, whether it's through a child, whether it's through a relationship, whether it's through themselves. It doesn't have to be a beautiful baby, but
Fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about?
Here we go. Broken. I would say a 42-year-old woman trying to date 26-year-old men. I would say she's probably broken. Huh.
Broken. So a man that has any and every man, that's the context. Any and every man that has a child outside of wedlock, you broken, never to be fixed.
you're creating brokenness, and broken people can come from married households. I'm not saying that a two-parent household can't create the result of a child who then has brokenness and creates broken blended families everywhere. I'm not negating that.
That's not my point.
No, I know, I'm making that point. But yes.
But my point.
My answer is, I not only identified that those homes are houses without a home because he's not in them,
Yeah.
but also that he's a broken man.
But you're going to be with a broken man.
No, I won't. I just said I wouldn't be with a man. I wouldn't be with a broken man who has multiple kids. I would take
No, not multiple. I'm
well,
talking
a kid. It doesn't matter.
So you're not going to date a man with children.
No, but let me clear this up, because you said I won't date a broken man. That's not what I said.
No, I said, are you, listen to what I'm saying.
I heard you. Let me answer it. Hold on. We all have a level of brokenness. So will I date a broken man? Yes. Am I going to date a certain type of brokenness? No.
Of course you're not.
And that type of brokenness is a man who has kids outside of me, isn't something that's conducive for what I want forever.
But will you date him?
No.
So that goes to my point. I'm trying to ask a question. You have two different men right here. One man who has...
I will not date a man with kids.
Okay, that's all I'm asking.
Yes.
Holy hell.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
And what was the stat? I want to say, as men get older, it's kind of inevitable. What man are you looking for in your 40s? That's why she says she want to date men 25, 26 years old, because they before they start having kids, quote unquote. She want a young man with no kids. She like, most guys my age, they got kids already, so I ain't settling.
Where's the outrage, huh? I know way too often men catch absolute heck saying they would not date single moms. Oh, y'all ain't real men. Now the good boob-tastic Dr. McTitty up here talking about she won't date single men with kids, and it's all good, huh? That's fine. Granted, if you could dish it out, just take it. I feel her. They're gonna right, sister. You a big, strong sister. Got your PhD. You got your King's Gold. Don't settle. Men won't settle either. Now we see eye to eye with our big, strong, mannish females.
So here we go. Hit the like button. As y'all know, the sisterhood chimed in. Here we go. It's a couple of them.
I bet they did.
Part about the Cam Newton interview is the communication from the woman. Do you get what I'm saying? It's the way in which she communicated, and she dropped so many gems, and I hope women are picking them up. Whether you single, married, 50-50 warrior, whatever, I still hope you're picking them up, because men operate on fear. Men are afraid, and Cam Newton basically admitted to that. And you have to know what a man's fear is before you get into a relationship with him. You're not afraid of broken homes, but you're afraid of commitment. So you're willing to create broken homes because you want children, but you're not willing to commit for those children that you want to have a better life of you being.
Who's responsible for making him commit? You, Bonquisha. He only gonna commit if you make it a requirement and a standard. But if you let him shoot the club up and knock you up without committing, it's gonna happen. You have to set the standard with all your amazing power.
And see, I got Bonquisha's back, because you're right, with all their amazing power and all their amazing mystical intuition, Shout out to Heathen Queen. We now know that today's modern women tend to become victims of their own emotions.
Inside of the home with them and not having to share your time with an 8 individual. But the best part is how she clocked his tea, but calmly. You know, she wasn't perturbed, she wasn't irritated, she was elegant and stoic and was like, you're afraid and you're ruining your children's life and women's lives based on the fact that you have a fear, you know? So I hope as women we start to realize what it looks like to be confident, you know, what it looks like to know what you're talking about. And a lot of times I think women don't know how to be. Not really who to be, but how to be. So you got to start looking for examples of women who present themselves in that way. Because a lot of us didn't have women or female examples to exemplify the behavior that benefits us. And I think she might be one of them.
Huh.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
So here we are. Stoic, Mr. Walker. Strong boys. Warriors.
Stoic. I'm stoic. I'm defeated. I'm defeated. Stoic. She said that so proudly, like that was honorable. Stoic, a stoic woman. I think of it when I think I picture the trench boat of Matilda. Come on, man. Like stoic, a stoic woman. What she like to do in her spare time? Arm wrestle? The Finnuck, man.
So here we go. They out in full fledged. They sending out their top lieutenants. They sending out the top mercenaries. When you get times like this, all right, they say, hold on. We need our top lieutenant mercenaries on the front line. All right, on the front line, Bonquisha. Go.
Listen here. Y'all see that? Caked up makeup, lashes, bonnet, pajamas. Ladies and gentlemen, what we have here is a Bonquisha Immortal Elite Guard. You understand? She probably got a straight razor, all that.
And Cam Newton, how the f you gonna get on her and say some shit like that? First of all, I am a single mom. If I have to get up in the middle of the night because my baby got a fucking fever, are you gonna get up and drive your fucking car and come over here and take my fucking baby to the hospital? No, I'm gonna have to take my black ass down there. And guess who's gonna have to sign the motherfucking paper in the paperwork? Me, not you. So that is a fucking single mom. Like, what are you talking about? Just because you're not in the fucking house, that don't mean I'm a single parent, baby. Baby, please. So like I initially said, that house was already broken when you initially got her pregnant and decided not to be with her. Like a lot of y'all men, y'all get scared and you talking about some you want to add on to the collection. Baby, how? And you may feel as though you help out financially. Financially and physically is not the same fucking thing. I wish y'all get it through y'all skull. Just like my damn baby daddy, like he talking about something. So I called him, I'm like, okay, well, are you going to get your kids on something? That's what the state of Illinois is doing it for. Like, what? Like, you're mad because I'm not with you, so you want to take it out on your children? You're sick. And y'all want to know something? He had his daddy and his motherfucking family, so I guess it's really just all comes down to
You need to eat me out.
Huh? I'm out here in Miami. Hey, looking for the hoochie daddy. Huh?
She on the front lines. Guns are blazing. Get them, Bonquisha. Tell them, look, she got braces.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Bonquisha Immortal Elite Guard. I told y'all. Bonquisha got a battle axe in this hand. All right, and a big old war mace in this one, and she just windmilling like Heathen Queen. You got no defense, straight battle axe and war mace. That's how she came out. No warning and braces. My goodness. If that's not intimidating, I don't know what is. Bravo, Bonquisha. I'm scared.
So here we go. Hit the like button. We ain't done. We got another Bonquisha. I told they done send them all out. They on the front lines on this one.
I just
like,
All right, more war, huh?
I just wish y'all would stop saying y'all want to get married after y'all had 18, 11 kids with 16 different women. Who the fuck's gonna want to marry you? Have you thought about that? I just feel like I don't have no fight left in me about all these dudes having kids with everybody they touch and how it don't make no sense to keep creating broken families. That's what these people want to do. Okay? That is their burden to bear at this point. Y'all kids be having emotional issues and anger issues, and they can't connect with people because their dad wasn't there. And no matter how much money you pay, that don't change that fact. What more do y'all want from us? How many times do we go over this? Let this be their problem. Okay, Kim Noon talking about my desire for marriage is lower than my fear of divorce. Y'all put together fucking limericks and think you're fucking Socrates. Like, stop pissing me off, okay? That's not what the case is. You're not afraid of getting divorced. You just know for a fact that you don't have the things in you to be a good husband.
Oh my. I'll say this. This is a angle. Nobody's saying this, or I haven't heard it. They keep talking about Cam creating, these women down bad. Why don't these women give men like Cam Newton, give him the children, forfeit all your monetary gains? So I know you're going to get $20, $30, $50,000 a month in child support. Forfeit that. Give the children to the father. Let him have all 8 of his kids. He'll get it to he'll take them in. He'll hire nannies. He'll do a much better job than y'all.
No, Miss X can't do that because now you cutting down on my baby daddy stimulus package. Nah, no, that ain't part of the game. And they get on my nerves with this, man. They talking about y'all talking about throwing money at situations. Y'all need to stop that. And I always like making the example. If you got a single mom out here working 2 or 3 jobs and she ain't never home, that's what we experiencing out here. That's why we got all these drill rappers, because they unsupervised. The young men and young women are unsupervised and fending for themselves because mama got to have 2 or 3 jobs just to keep things going halfway smooth. All right. But mom will they will say that's a sacrifice. But you can have a man make something of himself, become a millionaire, and provide much better than a struggling single mom can. And it will never be considered as a sacrifice, or he just bad. Never, ever good enough. If I'm listen here, fellas, I wouldn't even try no more. I swear for Lord. Ladies are on record for saying being a good man ain't good enough. So what does Cam have to do in order for the sisterhood to change their tone? What does what we have to do? I know, get rid of all his money, distribute it evenly amongst his baby moms, and go live under a bridge, and they will be satiated.
That part.
You don't trust yourself. You know you're not good enough to be nobody's husband. And you know that eventually somebody's going to start putting up with your shit and kick you to the fucking curb and take half everything you got for the fucking time and hassle of being married to your ass. That's what you're afraid of. And I just wish y'all would just be honest and say that, because trying to make it seem like this big moral issue when it's literally just a character issue, it's just getting tired. Like, shut the fuck up, dead ass. Like, and Nick Cannon, I think her name is Dr. Bryant. Please keep gathering.
Hold on. She said the reason you scared to get married is because we gonna divorce you and take half your ish. That's exactly what he said, Bonquisha, you fool.
This is why I say it's sick hoodoo. Like, they're up here trying to cast spells and they casting them on themselves, man. Time will tell. And we say it for the fellas. Fellas can't come up here online and try to shame women to be submissive and cooperative. And the same thing goes for women, especially for women. You cannot shame the guy you desire into being with you. You can't shame him. He gonna stay away from you. That's why I say all this is extremely counterproductive. It's foolish.
And as a great man once said,
with no man by your side, because your damn mouth is what it is. It's a snake pit.
You can do it. I can't even watch. You could do it. Because even the clips I've seen from her interview with Nick Cannon, she had to tell his ass, the women you date are low functioning. That's why you're able to do this shit with them. Because a bitch like me ain't going. In short terms, that's what she said. And he talking about something, I don't know about that. No, we all know that. Like, and then fucking watch Jazzy on Instagram trying to not fucking burst into tears. When people get on the internet after a drama and try to act unbothered,
it makes me know that you're so bothered. I love when people get into drama and they just keep posting like everything's totally normal. They don't post like things that they don't normally post, like you line dancing in a bar with your man in a matching sweatsuit and a fucking fedora. Anyway, I'm tired. Get married, don't get married, have 365 kids, have no kids. I don't give a goddamn. 1 baby mama, 100 baby mamas. Who, fuck it. Let's just all do anything. Everybody's so creative.
So here we are. It's the messenger. These women come up here. She got tattoos up both of her forearms. This is a rogue mercenary. Like I said, they unleashed the gates. They let all the inmates out. All the inmate hyena bonquishas. They on the front line and they,
This is crazy. Why so serious, Bonquisha? I'm so lost. She mad at Nick Cannon. You know, keep saying this doctor checking them and calling these sisters low level, low functioning. That's why the sisterhood is so hypocritical. Because go say that to them women. Y'all so bad. Go to Nick Cannon and go to Cam Newton's baby moms. Look them in their face with your bad self and say you low functioning. And see how well I go. You'll say it to him, trying to insult him, but you indirectly insulting them grown women. And I'm pretty sure they don't appreciate it. They low level, low functioning. Y'all calling them supply closet kids. That's wicked.
here we go. Hit the like button.
My goodness.
We need to bring back shaming our girls just a little bit. Just a little bit, because I saw that interview with Dr. Bryant, beautiful black woman, right? She was interviewing Cam Newton, and then I also watched the one with her and Nick Cannon. The one with her and Nick Cannon, he was saying that he doesn't care that he's toxic and he's going to keep having kids. He also said that he like preys on women that have like low self-esteem almost. And with the one with Cam Newton, he was saying that he has 8 kids by 3 women and he still wants to have more kids, but he is scared of divorce. But leave it up to his most recent baby mama, Jazz. If you know, you know. She was saying how she does everything for him. Wifey shit. Y'all know what that means. And then also, let's not forget that video that she did when she was doing stand-up comedy with his jersey on. And she was pregnant at the time. She was saying like, oh yeah, because I'm somebody's, I think like 3rd baby mama or whatever. And she was like having her 6 kids, some shit like that, right? She was saying that basically y'all wouldn't feel that way if a man with a lot of money, a millionaire, put that pressure on y'all to have a baby with y'all. Bring back shame, because there is not enough money in the world for me to have a baby with someone that already has 5 to 7 kids before my child. Ain't no way in hell. And you just dropping the babies off, creating fucking broken homes. But you scared of divorce? But not creating broken homes for your children? I blame the men and the women. I blame the women for fucking with these type of men because they got money. And I blame the men for being dumb.
So here we are. God bless America. Only in America can Bonquisha be raggedy, taggedy, down bad, laying in her bed with them nasty covers and dirty pillows and go live, and in the blink of an eye, she end up on Single by Choices.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
I mean, God bless this country. Bonquisha could break her phone out, start talking about rich people, millionaires. This broke hood booger with something in her nose. That's the most pathetic bull nose ring I've ever seen. It's like she got it done at Dollar General. This is sick.
Dollar General nose piercings is wicked, man. That's it. Y'all get on my nerves because y'all got to them sheets and them comforters before I did. Oh, the pungent stench coming off them things there. Come on, man. Come on. Listen here. It is what it is. Don't nothing match her flannel whatever robe. That thing so thin. This is all struggle. All right. The only thing that ain't struggle in this whole shot is her nails. Them probably cost some money. And the only way she probably got them done because her cousin do them. She experimented on her. That's nasty. But again, not the messenger. Not the freaking messenger. She ain't got no business talking about nothing. And this is why it's bad. This sister will be up here, like I said, talking about rich folks, and she'll be 2 days from getting evicted. Yeah, it's that real. 2 days from getting evicted, child care service be all in their business, and they'll still come up here trying to talk down to rich folks that go and they they sleep off common codes in Dubai, and you want to talk about them.
So here we go. We got one last one to bring it home before we get back into the show. All right.
Can't take it. That's a lot, man. If we did 300, we take a loss. That's a lot.
Here we go.
Nick Cannon and Cam Newton are clowns. They are clowns with money. And those are the clowns that feel like, or they buy into that high value rhetoric, idealism. Like, it's just, and it's interviews like this when you're talking to people who, they're professionals of this. They know what they're talking about. Okay, that woman is a doctor. She knows what she's talking about. And the fact that she has to like go through many twists and turns and up and downs for just them to see their toxicity and their bullshit. And they think it's okay because they have money.
This woman's a doctor with no results. She's single as French toast. She's 42, talking about dating 26-year-old men. And they are taking advice from this woman who got no results. She's an absolute failure at mating and dating. This is nuts.
But unmarried doctors can come up here. And this is why the Red Pill brothers be talking about Oprah and Maury, all these shows. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to well-to-do, successful men. Y'all be down bad, rotten, roll hard, put away wet, and got nothing to going for yourself. And y'all say whatever y'all want, unchecked. It's the most sick-ish ever. No results. No results. Just loud and wrong.
It's just wild that men are just okay with having children with women and not wanting to build real, like, whole family. And even when you have accumulated money, you still don't want to build whole families.
I keep asking the same question. Whose responsibility is it? She keeps saying, y'all men keep knocking these women up and not wanting to be serious with them. How can you get a woman pregnant if this woman wants to be a wife? How can you get her pregnant? She said, I want to be a wife. I'm not having kids until I'm a wife. How can you get her pregnant before you marry her? How is that possible?
Yeah, and man, listen here, man. Let's talk about these women being seductive. Y'all women, y'all love trying to seduce the man y'all desire. It worked. Congratulations. We could pick these arguments apart all day. Y'all trying to seduce him, it worked. You won. He shot up the club. Pat yourself on the back.
Makes no sense, man. There we go.
That's very odd. It's so odd to me. It's so weird. And we're living in a society where they're like, they don't see nothing wrong with it. They don't want better. They don't want more. They don't want structure. They don't want to be told what to do at all. But yet they say women. That's another subject. I'm not even go there. That's it.
There we are. Yeah, Bonquisha, whatever you say. The men's. These women just keep getting pregnant somehow. He lying to them. They're victims of their own feelings. You know,
if this is what's amazing, all right, is dang near definite. I want to say there ain't one single woman that could come up here that talk like this, got all this hate and misandry all throughout her blood, that is in a successful relationship with the man she desires. Not one single one. All police can come in here today. Come in, take a seat, sit down. All right, get some popcorn. Not one woman that speaks like this is in a happy, take happy out of it. I'm sorry, I spoke wrong. In a fulfilling relationship. Not one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I said, if these women ain't gonna offer to give Cam the kids, give them the kids. See if he can take care of them. But they're gonna say no because I get $30,000 a month in child support. I'm not forfeiting my $300,000 a year in child support. I'm not doing it.
Not for a second. Don't want to work. Shout out to Ethan Queen last night doing the Regal Rumble. Said, don't nobody want to work. And that's the gospel. Bonquisha said, I don't have to have a day job. I don't have to consider working. And I can have a semi-posh lifestyle. I ain't got to worry about bills. I got a budget as far as luxury and luxury stuff, but that's it. No, I keep this kid and give it to the nanny or the au pair or my mom.
Like we said, there's levels to it. It's not ideal, and we're not advocating for it. But what we're comparing this to, we're not comparing Cam Newton's situation to the damn Huxtables. That is not the standard. The Huxtables are not the standard. We comparing them to Precious, Monique on Precious. That's more closer to the standard.
And we understand. I get it. They're like, no, it's not. That's not the standard. That's not normal. Y'all need to pay closer attention. If y'all live in nicer areas and y'all surrounding the area is more middle to upper class, good for you. You probably had good parents or you had good hustle. Good for you. But sorry to tell you, the majority of melanated folk, we social economically, we at the bottom. Shout out to Moist Boyce. When it comes to relationships, no, but when it comes to social economics, you know what he's talking about. And that's one of his main messages. All right. Mr. Sip himself letting us know we at the bottom social economically. No money. We broke.
So here we are. Hit the like button.